Barnes is out there with Smith. Then it's Weber. Then it's Kareem. And it's George in at the 1. The shot by Abdul-Jabbar, no good. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Pass to Duncan. Over Smith. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. Seattle shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And it's Barnes with the ball for San Antonio. Pass to George. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
For 3, Edwards. And once again off the mark by Seattle. San Antonio with the ball. The drive by Barnes. Out to Smith. The 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Hardaway. Abdul-Jabbar against Duncan. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Seattle missing again.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Here's Hardaway. Outside Edwards. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's foul number 2 for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
Jarrett Allen.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. No good from Durant.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Doesn't get any easier than this for Barnes. An absolute problem in transition.
Outside Durant. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Hardaway against George. And Hardaway gets it to go.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Now, here's Weber. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Sonics trail by 5. Edwards passes to Duncan. Drops in the layup for 2.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Inside, Mbanyama. A fantastic look by Penny.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Weber kicks to Barnes. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Duncan. Over Allen. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Wembanyama has got 5 points so far.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
So it's the Spurs now. They trail by 1. George, no good.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Barnes dishes to George. Here's Weber. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Takes it from 10. The rebound by the Spurs. Barnes passes to Weber. He kicks to George. He dishes it to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Weber. From deep, George, and Durant sends it back.
So smart defensively. KD in great position. Sent that one back.
The Supersonics making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. Siakam is checked in for the Spurs. Sanders comes in for Smith. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bryant is checked in for the Sonics.
For your Sonics, Kobe Bryant.
George against Hardaway. Bryant, high post. And the pass to Durant. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Spurs trail by 3. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway. The Spurs shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
George, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Jared Allen. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Hardaway. Outside Pierce. Over Williams. The shot by Pierce, no good. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Weber outside, passes to George. outside Williams. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Pierce. No good that time. Good D by Williams. Shoots over Pierce. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's KD. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Here's George. Back to Sanders. Trevor outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, George. Connects from three-point range. George has got 7 points.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
Now can't get it to go.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Weber throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. On the wing, Hardaway. Defended by George. Hardaway passes to Yao. Knocked away. Stolen by George. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Weber kicks to Sanders. Weber against Bryant. Weber can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Williams passes to Siakam. The shot, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Seattle making a change here. Kemp's checked in.
One shot.
One shot.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Williams. Siakam outside. Good work defensively by Yao.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Bryant's shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's George. 7 points in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Seattle Supersonics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the Supersonics?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. George is out there with Weber. And it's Smith. Then it's Kareem. And it's Allen in at the 5 spot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Weber the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. George with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Seattle.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And the second free throw, good. Sonics leading by 8. Here's Edwards. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage. Outside,
George. Shoots over Kobe. George, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Duncan grabs the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Supersonics. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Now, here is George. 8 points for him. Shoots. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. George has got it back down to single digits for the Spurs. George against Kobe. Second chance shot, and there's the play inside by Duncan. Duncan's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Weber dishes to George. Over Bryant. And it's George missing.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Deft touch on the alley-oop. And now it's a 12-point Seattle lead.
And what makes Kobe next level, the instinct for the game, an ability to just see it before it happens.
Duncan with the block. On the wing, Bryant. Edwards looking it over from downtown, and Bryant the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Kobe's got 5 points now this quarter. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Some changes for Seattle. Wembanyama comes in for Sean Kemp. And Durant subbed in for Pierce. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. Bucket is good. Smith's got his first points of the night.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Now, that was a miscue, but I like the poise they played with so far, valuing each possession.
Smith outside. To the paint. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Now here is Smith driving the lane. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning. And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Edwards, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Personal
Shot
foul,
fake by
first team
Edwards.
foul.
A move we don't see a lot anymore, but it can still be very effective.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Looking at who's out there now for the Sonics. Yao checked in for Duncan. Hardaway is subbed in for Bryant. The Spurs also with the sub. Sanders is checked in. Spurs trail by 12. Here's Smith. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. And so Edwards will bring it up for Seattle. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points over Sanders. Here's Yao, and he converts the layup.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Here's Barnes, and he banks in the layup. Barnes has got his second basket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Siakam is checked in for the Spurs.
Supersonics Panthers.
And Benyama outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
San Antonio making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Watch your head. Scotty Barnes comes in fast and soars to the rim.
Here's Edwards. Now trying to get open. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's Siakam, and the layup's good off the glass.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. KD on the wing. Sanders covering. They get it again. Yeah. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Sonics lead by 10.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Oh, here's Edwards. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Now can't get it to go.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's George. He's got 12. He had a nice open look right there. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hardaway passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
And George kicks to Barnes. 1:41 left in the second quarter. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And stolen by Williams. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Barnes. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Edwards. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Now here's Barnes. 6 points for him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Hardaway. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Siakam.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for the Sonics. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Pierce in for Kevin Durant. The Spurs also with the sub. Allen's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And here's George for 3.
And you have to appreciate the reach of me. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Sonics leading by 13. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Will it go? And the rejection by Wembanyama. Hardaway, no good.
And Kemp seems to relish contact on the way up. He just embraces all types of challenges.
Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Seattle Supersonics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So 1 half completed in this round 2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny the Jet will be breaking down all the action. Taking a look at the Supersonics, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
They scored very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So with Bryant sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Duncan out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Yao. And it's Kemp in at the 3, the small forward. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
The pass to Yao. And he drops it in from the low post. Yao's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Suns. Outside, George. Weber against Yao. Weber the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Barnes. And the jumper falls for him. Barnes has got 8.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Out to Duncan. Smith against Kemp. Passes it to Hardaway. Over George. Hardaway, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Durant checked in for the Sonics. Edwards comes in for Yao.
Anthony Edwards.
Abdul-Jabbar finds Smith. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He has 6.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Abdul-Jabbar. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Wembanyama looking it over. 5 to shoot. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Barnes passes to Smith. And here's George. Over Hardaway. Knocks down the step-back J. 14 points for George.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that one.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Weber can't hit. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Supersonics. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here's Barnes. He's got 8. Outside to Weber. Back to Barnes. It's rebounded by Durant. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lets it go from 11 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Over to the left wing. Durant with the steal. Outside Edwards. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Now, here is Smith. 6 points for him. Back to George. Clock at 6. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. George has got 4 this quarter. Sonics leading by 18. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one out.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Free throw good, Edwards. Some changes for Seattle. Pierce comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Bryant in for Hardaway. San Antonio also making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Barnes. And Sanders subbed in for George. And Edwards drops them both. San Antonio calls timeout.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid. And they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Spurs trail by 20. Smith outside to the left side wing. Sanders with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Sanders. And a miss there on the triple. Seattle leading by 20. Here's Bryant. Good D by Weber. Looking to get it going, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
First team foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that was pretty clearly.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Supersonics?
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass.
Take a break.
And because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And the first one drops. And the Spurs making a change here. Allen's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Supersonics. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
And Sean, he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Weber, the pass to Allen. Dishes it to Smith. Shoots over Kobe. San Antonio again missing. Here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity, and Duncan lays it in. Duncan's got 6.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Weber outside. No good on the 3.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort. The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Kobe Bryant.
And he makes the first for the Sonics. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Durant. Hardaway is subbed in for Edwards. Williams, he's checked in for the Spurs. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Siakam with it. Hardaway picks him up. Here's Pierce. He shoots again, and there's the play inside by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 points this quarter.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Siakam kicks to Williams. Can they get it? Another shot, and he sinks the layup. Williams has got 5 now.
Good positioning turns into a second chance shot for Patrick. Love that intensity on the glass.
Hardaway passes to Bryant. Down low. Here's Duncan, and off the glass. That one's good. 10 points for him.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Weber dishes to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Duncan with the block. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Waters is checked in. Here's Weber. Rebound by the Sonics. Hardaway has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Williams passes to Waters. Here is Sanders. Scoreless thus far. Duncan with the block. Outside Hardaway. The second effort. Duncan can't hit. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Williams. And it's sent back by Kemp.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Now here is Hardaway. 9 points in the game so far. Here's the lob to the hoop. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Duncan with the block.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Waters. Trying to get something going. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Sonics ahead, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
You should never get beat like that in transition when they throw the ball. Those points add up right now. Let's be locked in.
Billy Donovan, as you can tell, not too happy failing to get back on defense. A major sin in the game of basketball, especially from his standpoint.
Yeah, and anytime you get severely out-hustled, you're going to hear about it from your coach. And you should if he's worth anything.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter, we've got Sharp. Siakam is out there with Smith. And it's Curtis in at the point. Now, here's Sharp. Good work defensively by Yao. Kersey with the ball. To the inside. Here's Hickson. Smith with the defensive effort.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscues.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And it's the Supersonics with the ball. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Kersey. A shot, no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for San Antonio. Now Meng pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
From the arc. Kersey, good. Kersey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Out left to the wing. They get a hand on it. Here's Kemp. Pass to Hickson. Shoots a three. Siakam pulls it in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Smith against Hickson. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Curtis. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Kemp. Seattle needs to get off a shot. They get it back, and that one's good. Yeah. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Pass to Sharp. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Yao. Misses from short range. Kemp can't hit. And the Spurs with possession. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Justice.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And the Supersonics making a change here. Tinsley's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Sharp, and it's Barnes in for Smith. And good on the second, so he makes them both. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Barnes kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Kevin Durant. He's checked in for Seattle. And he sinks the second. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The offensive rebound. Yao with the block. Now Kersey. To the middle, and that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Yao. And the Supersonics making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And so he hits both. And the Spurs with possession. To Siakam. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Yao with the block. And he's able to get it back. 2 points. That one goes. And here's Kersey. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now here's Barnes. Now the pass to Curtis. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Clock is at 3. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Seattle grabs the miss. Yao's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Durant trying to break free. Edwards, that's good.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
Passes it to Justice. The wing, Barnes. Good, he hits the jump shot.
A versatile, talented offensive player. Barnes has lots of confidence in his jumper.
It's Edwards on the wing. Knocks it loose.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hardaway. Bryant finds Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Outside Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Now, here's George. Knocked loose. Hardaway with the steal. Abdul-Jabbar against Wembanyama. Pass to Bryant. Now Hardaway. Here's Durant. Kicks it out to Bryant. Good on the triple.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
George dishes to Barnes. That one misses. Nice D from Durant. Barnes has gotten 5 shots in 13 tries.
2 minutes.
Edwards against Barnes. The 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Williams. Pass to Justice. rebound by Bryant. Kobe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Hardaway. There's the pass to Bryant. Offensive rebound. Durant. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Great initiative on the glass. Gotta love Durant's aggressive mindset.
Barnes passes to Justice. Looking to end the run. No good on the layup. And it's Seattle with the ball. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Over Barnes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Defensive taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Edwards. George, he'll bring it up for the Spurs. Passes it to Weber. A floater. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Hardaway against George. Pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Bryant. And Bryant is right there.
How about the follow-up by Bryant, outworking the defense to get that second chance opportunity.
Here's Weber. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. So we see the Sonics taking the W here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.